clean. And then let's go Rat King. He's so creepy. Let's see if I can get him. He's one of the bigger Mirage figures. Well, until Leatherhead comes out. Hello! Today on the channel, we're going to be unboxing Karai as the Shredder. This is a Mirage NECA figure, Eastman and Laird's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Loving these Mirage figures. I would love to have a lot more. I'm glad to have the ones I have, but I'll collect more down the road, you know. I'm not done with Mirage, even though this is my last figure to unbox. This is the last one I have in a box. So the rest of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the rest of April will be Archie. I have 3 Archie figures, and then the rest will be classic cartoon. So yeah, but man, I really dig this Mirage line, especially the figures that aren't the weird reds and blues. I have a couple of the blue ones, but I like these the classic comic book color figures, like this Karai. It's pretty sweet. Alright, there's the front of the box. Let's flip it around to the back. There is the back of the box. Looking pretty great as the Shredder. And this is number 23 in the Mirage line. I think they're up into the high 20s, maybe 30s at this point. Yeah, a lot of good figures. And there is Karai as the Shredder, looking amazing. Let's go ahead and check out the top of the box. Let me get a focus going. There it is. Flip it over to the barcode and legalese. There they are. And here's that barcode in case you need it for anything. All right, let's set it here. Pull the camera back, get a little closer look at everything, then we'll get it completely unboxed. I went too far back. Let me go forward just a tad. There we go. All right, Nickelodeon, top left. Top right, NECA. There she is. Looking mean. I like it. So she's got the head. You can switch out the helmeted head, but then this is just like a, I don't know if you can see underneath, but this is just a helmet that you can't put on her head, but she can carry it around like she's got her helmet off, which is pretty cool. A lot of good looking weapons. A lot of weapons. Looks great. All right, bottom. There it is. Get a focus. Okay, I think we're good there. The back. The meanwhile, the comic panels. Looks great. And there she is. It's the Shredder. Fantastic. Yeah, I need some of those classic colored, or comic book colored foot soldiers. And Elite foot and stuff like that. I need those. And there she is with the helmet. And there is To Be Continued. So I don't have, I keep always forgetting his name, but it's Zog. I believe it's Zog, and it's like a $50 figure. That's why I don't have it. Would love to get it at some point. I don't know. If it ever goes down, maybe in the... if it hits 30 for sure. But maybe even like 40 something, low 40s. Yeah, I do have Rat King. I love it. I unboxed it. Check it out if you haven't seen it before. It probably is my favorite NECA Mirage figure. There's a lot of good ones, but that one might be my favorite. Then maybe Utrom after that. This guy I need. I think he's the Elite foot soldier. I can't remember, but I need it. NECA. Alright, that's enough talking. Well, I'm going to keep talking, but enough about the back of the box. Let's go ahead and throw it here. Get a little closer, get a focus. I'm going to grab my X-Acto knife to cut that tape, and then we're going to get Karai out of the box. Alright. As I'm cutting this, just want to say if you're enjoying this video, if you could give it a like, if you enjoy action figure unboxings, toy hunt, shelf tours, everything fun action figure related, and you have not yet subscribed to Hey, What That On My Shelf, go ahead and do that. You'll get all of that action figure goodness in your feed. Plus, if you have a fun comment, that's also greatly appreciated. To have you comment something fun. Alright, I'm already getting in here because I want to see Karai out of the box. Alright, let me get this box out of here. Set her like this. Let's get a better angle going. Focus, and then I'm going to start cutting some ties here. Get her out of her prison here. All right. Trusty cutters. Get these plastic ties all nice and cut up. Alrighty. And then we gotta get Karai out. Alright. These are gonna be a little tougher to get. I don't like how close they are. Oh man, all that stuff just exploded on the left side. Sometimes these arm ones, there we go. Now we gotta deal with the neck. I'm gonna get that from the back because it's just kind of scaring me. Alright, I'm gonna let this stuff fall because it just wants to. Alright, it's a couple hands, some swords, the helmets. I thought it was gonna fall. There we go. Helmet, excellent. Now we'll do the other side. And then we'll get Karai's neck uncut. Blink. Okay. Excellent. Flip it around, see if we can't cut one of these off. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Alright, she should come out now. Yeah. Let's get this box out of here. So many plastic ties. Let's see if I can set her up. She's cool looking. I like it a lot. Let me get these plastic ties cleaned up a little bit. Don't want to look at those. I hate them. If I was Anakin, that's what I would say. Like the Tusken Raiders. I hate them! When I think of plastic ties. But hey, it is what it is. Alright, there's Karai looking really cool. She fell over. There we go. So let me pull the camera back. We're going to look at all these accessories. Then we're going to look at Karai close up with some articulation. Alright, let's go with the helmet. This is the unmasked helmet. The helmet that you can just hold. It is cool. I can stick my finger in there. Great looking helmet. I like it a lot. Nice. Here's the head. You know, the one that you can actually put on that has the eyes on the inside. Looking great. So it looks like the exact same helmet, which is great. Just with the eyes and the ability to stick it, the ball joint in. Very nice. This is a long weapon. So this actually came with the, I think the Elite, or the Foot Enforcer is what it came with. Yeah, and it's big and long and it's cool. And I like that this is in the classic colors. Nice. Because the other one I have is all blue, super blue. This is a cool looking sword. It's a nice looking sword for sure. I'd like to have a few more like this. This is cool. I like the silver. Alright, this sword's pretty cool, and I believe this also came with the Elite. Not the, I keep saying the Elite. It's the Foot Enforcer. But mine is all blue, so it's great to get one that's just like silver. It looks great. Oh, another one. Oh, so I got two. Beautiful. They are the same. Nice. Alright, hands. We've got a couple of holdy hands with the shredder claws. It's pretty great. And then we've got a couple of open hands, some splayed hands with the shredder claws. Whoa, it's on the floor. Ooh, I got it. Okay, and then she's got punchy fists installed with the shredder claws. Alright, let's rip her head off. Well, let me get a focus going here first. And we're going to check out the ball joint under the head. Maybe throw that shredder head on. Oh my gosh, that's really tight. Ooh, there we go. So just like all the other Mirage figures, you got a ball joint at the top of the neck, one that goes into the bottom of the head, and it looks like an old arcade joystick. Alright, let's put this shredder head on. I think it's in. Now it is. That looks pretty good too. I like that. So let's do some articulation with this one on, then I'll put the regular Karai head back on. So there's your look up. It does kind of hit back here. Not too bad. Enough that you can still get a good look up. Look down is really good. A lot of good movement on there. Side to side, spin it. Nice. Let's rip that off. Oh my gosh. It's a tight one. There we go. Get this one back on. Yay. There we go. All right. So the head back is not going to go nearly as far because of the hair. That's it. It looks straightforward. The head down is great, though. It's going to be just as good as with the helmet. Side to side. Yeah, it works. The arm. So these are... Oh, Jesus. I was going to say, they're glued in. Oh, I just ripped that off. I didn't even really hardly touch it. I'm going to have to glue that back on. That sucks. Oh, well. I'll get some super glue and zip that back on for the posing. Anyway, I was going to say you can't put the arm higher than. It is not soft. It is hard plastic right here. I don't know. I feel like at some point you go too far, you're going to knock that one off too. Huh, that's weird. So you got a peg and a rocker for the shoulder. You've got a bicep cut right there. You've got double jointed elbow. You've got a double jointed elbow. Well, two. One does not want to move. Yeah, there we go. So, gets to there. And then, what else you got? You got yourself up and down on the hand. All the hands are up and down. And then, for the waist, what are we looking at? Okay, cool. Is this a double ball joint, or is that? Yeah, it's a double ball joint. That's fantastic. I like it. I love double ball joint figures. I love it when it's in the torso and then the waist. It's the best. All right, so there's your lean back. Let's see if I can get her arms out of the way. There's your lean back. Sans shoulder piece. And lean forward. Not too bad. Yeah, you're going to be able to move it all around here. You can even move it down there. Just tons of great movement with the double ball joint. It's my favorite. You got a ball joint there in the leg. There's your kick to the side. There's your really good kick forward. Bang. And your kick back. And of course, like Marvel Legends and Hasbro figures, they put the cut right here. It looks awful. These are amazing. There's just a sleeve that goes down inside of the leg and you just swivel it and it looks amazing. Looks and works amazing. Double jointed knee. NECA still has a lot of pins on their figures. They're starting to go pinless. It's just going to be a little while before they all get completely pinless. Yep, and then there's a front-facing peg on a rocker there for the foot. Pretty good. Kind of sucks that popped off. It's just a little QC issue there. But, you know, easy enough. There's worse things that could happen. Glue that back on pretty quick. All right. For a figure that, you know, sometimes female figures they're kind of skinny in the legs and they got a big head of hair, and I don't know, it's hard for me to get them to stand. This Karai stands pretty darn easy, so I do like that a lot. Let's set her about here-ish. Boy, I say all that and she falls on her ass. Oh boy, make me look like an idiot. Thanks, Karai. All right, there we go. Okay, I want to get a focus on it. I want to throw all of our accessories next to her. So you got the unmasked, the head without, the mask without the head in it. Here's the mask with the head in it. Here's that long weapon. This great sword, a couple of little great swordy knives with spikes. And then this is the shoulder pad. I'm going to throw it over here. It's not an accessory. It's supposed to be glued on. Here is 4 other hands as well. That's nice. All right. That's everything that comes in the box of Karai as the Shredder. Let's move all these accessories to the side, plus the shoulder pad. And I will get that glued back on for when we do the posing. So you have to see the glue spot. All right. Let's get the camera in a little better position, maybe here, and then let me throw some other figures next to her for scale. Let's go with, I don't know, I got, how about Raph? Let's throw Raph next to her. So here's Raph. And Splinter. Get him on screen. And then, let's go Rat King. He's so creepy. Let's see if I can get him. He's one of the bigger Mirage figures. Well, until Leatherhead comes out. Is there room for... I don't know if there is room. I put his arm down. And just keep him like grasping like this. Maybe I can get Casey Jones next to the Rat King. Something like that. That looks pretty good. Alright, there is Karai as the Shredder. Stay tuned for some posing. Thanks so much for watching.